let's do this. I'm going to change directory out of here. I'm going to create a new directory called pi2, cd into pi2, git init, git remote add origin, and I'm going to add the same one. Git pull. Oh, I need to do the whole origin master again. And so now we have two directories that has this project in it. If I go into PyCharm projects and go into pi2, I'm going to make changes to this file. I'm just going to add a comment. Save that. Now I'm going to git add a and git push. Sorry, git push origin master. All right. Now I'm going to change back to my Pi directory, and what we're doing right now is we are creating a merge conflict. So if I refresh this page, I'm going to see the most recent. I should. No, what happened there? Okay, you guys, I forgot to commit the changes before pushing. That's really silly. So let's go back into the pi2 directory. And I'm going to git commit. Made some changes. And then git push to origin master. All right. So now if I refresh this page here, we're going to see the comment in here, which is cool. But this came from our pi2 directory. If we go back into our Pi directory, we're going to see that we don't have that version of this file. So this directory now is behind the actual master branch. Now we would normally run git pull at the beginning of each day. If you do this professionally, you run git pull at the beginning of the day and maybe even throughout the day, and make frequent commits. But let's say you forgot to do that, and now we have a merge conflict. If I were to pull right now in this directory, everything would work great because I haven't made changes. So let's add a different comment here. And PyCharm just bricked up on me. So I'm going to close that. Wow. For right now, I'm just going to edit this in gedit, I guess. Adding the second comment to this file. Gonna save. Now in the Pi directory, so go back to the main directory we're working in, I'm going to git add a, git commit. I'm going to try to push my changes to the server without being aware of the fact that my local repository is actually behind the remote repository. So this is what you would do. You'd make your changes, you'd add the file, you'd commit with adding new comment, and then try to push. And now we see that we get an error message because we're behind. And so it says fetch first. So let's run git fetch origin master. And if we open up this file, merge conflict, fix conflicts, and then commit the result. So now we've got this because we told it to merge, and this is what happens. The head is this, and this is what the remote server contains. So we see that it's added some special characters, and it kind of tells us what is coming from what. So if you have a huge file, you can always see your changes versus the changes coming from the server. And now you can do some fancy little stuff like let's just keep both comments in here because they're both useful comments, and then save this file. Now we can add the file, git commit, and we're going to say merged conflicts resolved. And now we're going to git push. And it's going to succeed because we've taken care of the conflicts. So now if I go back over to this repository and refresh, I'm going to see that both of those are in there. And that's all we really need to worry about at that point. So we just learned how to handle merge conflicts, which is a very useful skill to have. PyCharm is still bricked up on me entirely, and I'm not sure why.